Okay. What inspired you to become an entrepreneur?
Oh man. I think I used to work in the animation industry, and I reached a point where I was working a lot of hours and getting a lot of money. People would consider that good, and I thought it was good. I always felt like there was something missing, a kind of control in what I wanted to do in a sense. And when I read this book called 4-Hour Workweek, and it explained the whole idea of like creating, like being able to create and do things on your own terms, so to speak. That's like, I think the sexy, seductive nature of entrepreneurship is that you get to do things on your own terms. It felt like literally like a gift or cloud from the heavens, like landing on my lap, saying this is what you're meant to do. And then that meant having to get out of a really, really good paying job to pursue something that I had no clear definition of what it looked yet like, but I knew it was something in that area I wanted to do, because entrepreneurship, I just knew I had to go towards that direction the minute I discovered it.
Why do you support JJ?
Because I started with doing my own thing, not knowing anything. And doing, I guess, a solopreneur, you're going to go through a lot of ups and downs by yourself. Like moments of self-doubt, moments of depression, and knowing that there's a program like this that you can create connections with. Having a group that shares that journey with you makes the journey way less scary and more bearable, because being an entrepreneur means being responsible for everything that happens. Everything's riding on you. And if you're by yourself, you feel that pressure. And having regular friends that don't understand what entrepreneurship was, like, oh yeah, that's cool, man. It's compared to people who get it, it makes the journey fun and less scary. Because being an entrepreneur means taking that leap to do things that no one else is willing to do. Programs like this gives people the opportunity to create connections early before going into the real world and getting a metaphorical punch to the face and how hard it really is.
Okay, and lastly, what advice would you give to young entrepreneurs?
I think patience is the most important thing, because you're going to want to get things done now. You're going to want to achieve it yesterday. With patience means that you're willing to play the longer game instead of trying to get a short-term gain, because sometimes I found myself on that before, where because I wanted it done so quickly, I let my ambition take over, and that kind of transformed me into a very ambitious jerk to a lot of people, because I was so focused on getting it, and I lost sight of the people who were with me, or lost sight of enjoying it, or why I did it to begin with. If we can deploy patience and knowing that if you do stick with it, it will come, but it's not going to come when you say it. It'll come when the whole universe thinks you're ready. Not so much you're waiting for the perfect moment. It's like just putting in the work, but knowing that showing up every day, even though you might not get it as fast as the next person, but if you show up every single day, patient, it'll come. Be patient with yourself. You're going to make mistakes, and you'll make very big mistakes that you'll beat yourself up over. Patience is the biggest thing, I'd say.
Do you anything to
add? I guess to add to that, in terms of patience, know what you want in the big picture of things, not just like your 5-year plan, your 30-year plan. What do you want your life to look like? And what is your perfect day? Because some people, in terms of entrepreneurs, work 12 hours, others work 4 hours. It's figuring out what you want your lifestyle to look like, and then you let that dictate your actions moving forward. So once you get clear on what your vision is, I think making decisions on your business, not just your business, like everyday life, I'm not gonna say it's gonna get easier, but the choices you'll make will just make sense. So it's vision dictates the action.